Also developing tonight, a loss and a win for Atlanta sports fans. Falcons wide receiver Julio Jones traded to the Tennessee Titans in a close win for the Hawks, beating the Philadelphia 76ers in Game 1 of the second series of the NBA playoffs. We have team coverage tonight. Fred Khalil standing by with reaction from the Hawks win, but we'll begin with Emily with more on the Julio Jones trade. Emily, the sports world is buzzing today in Atlanta.
Yeah, so I reached out to a handful of Falcons players to get their take on the trade. You have to remember, Julio Jones is loved by his now former teammates. When he was injured or held out of practice for rest, which was quite often, he'd mentor the receivers and young players on the team. Former head coach Dan Quinn would say it's like having another coach on the field. Falcons linebacker Foye Oluokun told me today he definitely meant a lot to a lot of people. Running back Kadri Allison thanked him on Instagram along with two words, the greatest. This is Hawks footage, not Julio Jones footage, obviously. We probably won't hear from many players until Tuesday. That's when mandatory minicamp gets started. Players, they have had time to prepare for this trade. The writing's been on the wall for a while now, so Matt Ryan and Jake Matthews gave us their thoughts about a world without Julio before it happened.
He's probably impacted my career more significantly than any other player. I've been really fortunate to be around him for as long as I have.
Julio's been nothing but a great teammate, tremendous leader, and obviously, an outstanding player.
Former Falcons offensive coordinator, now 49ers head coach Kyle Shanahan was asked about the trade today, to which he said, "I'm very glad he's in the AFC. I'm not sure if the Falcons would have traded him within the NFC and definitely not within the NFC South." We'll continue to take a look at this story tomorrow and Tuesday. But first, Fred, we've got to talk about that Hawks win.
That was big. The Hawks jumped on Philly early and took the crowd out of the game. But we've come to learn that no lead in the NBA is safe. While the Sixers got close, that huge lead was too much to overcome. Hawks guard Trae Young and his teammates built a 20-point halftime lead. Young had 25 points in the first half, finished with 35 points and 10 assists. Sixers star Joel Embiid not only played in the game with a torn meniscus in his knee, but scored 39 points in 39 minutes. But that was not good enough to overcome Trae Young and the Hawks. Young had some big-time help today from Collins and Bogdanovich. The two combined for 42 points. And the Hawks take Game 1, 128 to 124. The win and the effort is something the coach has come to expect from his young group.
He has some good quarters. We know we're going to have to be better in the next game because they're going to be more aggressive. They're going to be more physical. They're going to be attacking as they were in the second half of this game. You definitely would love to teach off of a W. And, we was able to get this first game. I think that's really big, especially for a young team to get confidence.
So Game 2 is Tuesday night in Philadelphia, and expect those young Hawks to give the top seed all they can handle again. Haley.
All right, thanks, Fred. Now at 11.